Hey everyone, welcome back. Today we're diving into human design, what it is, the 5 energy types, and how it differs from astrology. If you've ever felt like the traditional personality tests don't quite capture the full picture of who you are, human design might just blow your mind. So, what is human design? It's a mix of several systems, blending astrology. This is your birth time and date, that's important. The chakra system, the energy centers in your body. The I Ching, an ancient Chinese system of wisdom. And the Kabbalah, which is the tree of life structure. All of this comes together to create your human design chart, which shows you your energy type, strategy, and authority. It shows you a lot more, but we're going to stick with the basics today. So it's basically how you're meant to interact with the world and make decisions in a way that feels natural. A big question I get is, what's the difference between human design and astrology? Astrology is about cosmic energy and planetary influences shaping your personality and experiences. Human design is more about your body's energy mechanics and how you interact with the world on a day-to-day level. So astrology helps us understand who we are, and human design helps us understand how we operate. At the heart of human design is the 5 energy types. This is the first thing you're going to see when you look at your chart, and it basically tells you how your energy works. If you can get to know your energy type and how your energy is supposed to move through the world, then this is your baseline. So let's get into it. First up, manifestors. These are 8 to 9% of the population. They are the initiators, the trailblazers, the ones who get things started. Manifestors have big energy and they're just here to create impact, fundamentally. They don't need permission to act. They're designed to follow their inner urges. Their strategy is to inform others before taking action to reduce resistance. They might struggle with feeling misunderstood or wanting to avoid control. If you're a manifestor, you are here to start things, not finish them. You work best when you have freedom to create on your own terms. Next up, generators. 35 to 40% of the population are generators. They are the life force energy of the planet, the builders, the doers. Generators have endless energy, but only when they're doing what they love. The key is responding, like they're supposed to wait for that gut reaction before taking action. If a generator ignores their gut and does things out of obligation, then you're going to feel burnt out and frustrated. I'm a generator, and when I first discovered my energy type, it honestly was just like a massive confirmation for me. I've never been able to just do things that I don't get any joy out of. Like, it sucks the life out of me to do anything that I don't feel like it resonates with my soul. I can sit and I can write for 6 hours and it feels like it's been a couple of hours, but sit me down and give me like admin tasks to do and it's going to feel like I've worked for 6 hours after 1 hour. And that is how a generator works. When you're getting that satisfaction from what you're doing and you're feeling lit up, then you can just go and go and go. and the energy that you have for that certain thing just glows, like, and it just multiplies, and you get on a roll and you get in the flow. If you're a generator, your superpower is your sacral energy. When you're lit up by something, you can go and go and go. Next up, manifesting generators, or MGs. These make up 35% of the population, and they're the hybrid. They're a mix of manifestors and generators. So they're fast, multi-passionate, and energetic. My son is an MG, and his energy is off the charts. MGs are the multitaskers. They love doing many different things at once. They need variety. They don't follow a traditional career path. Like generators, they need to respond before taking action. But they also have this manifestor side that wants to move quickly. Their biggest challenge, definitely slowing down long enough to check if something truly excites them. They need to definitely check in with themselves more before going headfirst into something new. If you're an MG, do not box yourself in. You are meant to follow what excites you and pivot when needed. Next up, projectors. 20% of the population are projectors. These are the guides, the seers, the ones who see how things can be done better. Projectors are here to guide others, not to work in the same way that generators do. They don't have that consistent energy, life force, and they need more rest. Their strategy is to wait for recognition and invitations before offering their wisdom. If they try and force things, they're going to get burnt out and feel bitter. If you're a projector, you're not meant to grind. You're meant to observe, guide, and ultimately be valued for your insights. Finally, we've got the reflectors. Now, these people are super rare. 1% of the population are reflectors, the rarest type. They are the mirrors of the world, deeply in tune with their environment. Reflectors have no defined energy centers, meaning they absorb and reflect all the energy around them. They need time, specifically a full lunar cycle, to make big decisions. Their superpower is showing others how well or not well things are working in a given environment. If you're a reflector, you're a cosmic mirror. Your energy shifts depending on where you are and who you're around. So it's really important to protect your energy. So why does it even matter? Understanding your human design type can change the way you approach life. It can help you stop forcing yourself to fit into a mold that isn't meant for you. Understand your natural strengths and flow, and make decisions in a way that feels aligned. For example, if you're a projector trying to work like a generator, you're going to burn out. If you're a manifesting generator, forcing yourself to pick one passion, you're going to feel stuck. Human design gives you permission to lean into your natural way of being. When we strip back the conditioning that we've all been victim to in this society that we live in, and we look back even from our childhood, I'm yet to meet someone that doesn't connect the dots when they look at their energy type and how their energy is supposed to move through the world. If you look back from when you were a child and you think, oh, that's when you're most aligned, when you're a child, before the conditioning is put on you, basically. So if you can look back then and see, oh, yes, the reflector child that was super sensitive and super like attuned to their environment, it makes sense. Or my son is an MG and he cycles through different obsessions and different passions, and I encourage that because he's an MG. But if I didn't have that information, but before I discovered human design, I wouldn't have known to encourage that. And so he may have been conditioned to believe that he has to stick to one passion, to be committed to one passion and roll with that rather than jumping about to all these different things. So this is why it's really important, not for ourselves, but also not only for ourselves, but also if you're a parent. I find it really helpful when it comes to parenting my son. So if you don't know your type, if you've never looked at your chart before, just like astrology, your human design is based on your birth date, time, and location. You can get your free chart from websites like Genetic Matrix. I'll drop a link in the description. Once you know your type, your next step is to explore your strategy and authority, which will help you guide your decision making ultimately. But don't worry, I'll cover those in a future video. I hope this helped you understand the basics of human design. If you want more breakdowns on specific types, please let me know in the comments. And while you're there, drop your human design type. And I'd love to see what energy types are watching, I'd love to see how many of each type are watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more astrology and human design content, and I'll see you in the next video.